Okay, in this section, I'm going to try to show you how to graph linear equations. Linear equations are the equation look like this: 2x minus 3, and over x is to the power of 1. To graph a straight line, we make a table of values. But notice to graph a line, I need to know 2 points on the graph. So if I don't have a fraction next to the x, for simplicity, I always use negative 1, 0, 1. Of course, you can use any number you want. So I use negative 1, 0, 1. Replace x with negative 1. Let's say y equal 2x minus 3. So then replace the x with negative 1. That will be 2 times negative 1 minus 3. That will be y equal to negative 2 minus 3, which is negative 5. So when x is negative 1, y is negative 5. Then I substitute 0. I can also only use 2 points, but I use 3 points to make it to increase the accuracy of my graph. Substitute 0, y equal to 2 times 0 minus 3. That will be 0 minus 3, which is negative 3. 0 minus 3. Then substitute 1, y equal to 2 times 1 minus 3. That will be y equal to 2 minus 3, which is negative 1. So 1 and negative 1. Then all you need to do, you need to plot those points in the graph. This is called x-axis, and this is called the y-axis. And these points are, the first one is always your x, and the second one is always your y. So to plot negative 1 and 5, I go negative 5, pardon me. You go 1 unit to the left, 5 units down. So 1 unit to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 0, negative 3, 0 is here. Go down 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1 and negative 1 is here. Then if these 3 points are always going to fall along the same line, that's why we use 3 points, so in case we make a mistake, it shows up. So this is the graph of a straight line. And one more thing, just notice that you read graphs from left to right too. This one, as I'm going from left to right, it goes up. And that's has positive slopes. Where graph crosses the x-axis called x-intercept, and where the graph crosses the y-axis called y-intercept. Now when I'm graphing this one, I'm going to be more careful what kind of number I use. I wouldn't use negative 1 and 0. I can, but for simplicity, I will use numbers that are divisible by 2. So I'm going to use negative 2 and 0 and 2. So y will be equal to negative 3 half times negative 2 over 1 minus 3. These 2 cancel with these 2, so you get y equal to, let's give you a 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 will give you positive 3 minus 3, which is 0. So when x is negative 2, y is 0. Then substitute 0 for x, y equal to negative 3 half times 0 minus 3. That gives you 0 minus 3, which is negative 3. 0, negative 3. Put 2 in it, y equal to negative 3 half. 2 cancel with 2, you get the negative 3 minus 3, which is negative 6. So you get 2 and negative 6. Let's plot the points. So the first one is negative 2 and 0, which is here. And the next one is 0, negative 3, which is here. And the next one is 2 and negative 6, which is here. And then I draw the line, and that will be graph. Notice this graph, as I'm going from left to right, it goes down. That means the slope is negative. So this is graphing a straight line. The next thing I want to show you is how to write the equation for one of these lines. How do you write the equation for a line? To write the equation for a line, you have to have the right ingredient. What are the ingredients to write the equation of the line? You have to have a point, and you have to have a slope. Those are the ingredients needed to write the equation of a line. For example, if I have 0.05 and the slope is equal to 2, I have all the ingredients to write the equation of the line. There's two equations you can use, but the one that is commonly used is this equation, y equal mx plus b. So to do this, to write the equation of the line here, you substitute the x with 5, x with 0, and y with 5 to find b first. So replace the y with 5, x with 0, and m with 2. So 5 equal to m, which is 2, times x, which is 0, plus b. So 5 is equal to 0 plus b. B is equal to 5. Now that I found b, I go back to this equation. The equation of the line is this equation of the line. I go to this equation of the line. Y equal mx plus b. M is called the slope of the line. Slope. And b is the y-intercept. I just found the y-intercept, so then all I need to do to find the equation of the line, I need to substitute for m and for b, and that will be the equation of the line I'm looking for. So m was 2 to start with, so that will be 2x plus b, which is 5. And that's called the equation of a straight. This is a linear equation for a line.